Some people love loudly. They send messages, make calls, fight for attention. But some people love in silence. They watch from a distance. They care without being noticed. They give without expecting anything back. This is the story of a girl who loved a man so quietly that he never even knew she existed in his life. She sent him gifts, helped him when he was struggling, protected him from problems he never saw coming. But the cruel part? The man she loved was deeply in love with another woman, a woman who only loved what she could get from him. But life has a strange way of revealing the truth, and one faithful day, fate forced them to meet. And when he finally discovered who had been loving him all along, everything changed. But by then, it was almost too late. Before we begin this emotional story, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who believes true love still exists. Now, let's begin. Daniel was the kind of man people respected. He was hardworking, humble, and always willing to help others. But like many good men, his heart belonged to the wrong person. Her name was Clara. Clara was beautiful, confident, and charming. But behind that charm, she only cared about one thing: money. Daniel didn't see it. Every time she called, he rushed to help her. "Daniel, my rent is due." Daniel paid it. "Daniel, I need money for my phone." Daniel sent it. "Daniel, I'm having a bad day. Buy me something." Daniel bought it. He believed he was investing in love, but Clara was only collecting benefits. What Daniel didn't know was that someone else had been watching everything. Someone who cared about him far more than Clara ever did. Her name was Maya. Maya had known Daniel for 3 years. They worked in the same company building, but in different departments. Daniel barely noticed her. To him, she was just another employee walking through the hallway. But to Maya, Daniel was everything. She admired his kindness, his honesty, the way he treated people, the way he smiled even when life was hard. She fell in love with him slowly, without him ever knowing. But Maya had one problem. She was shy, very shy. She could never gather the courage to tell him how she felt. So instead, she loved him in secret. When Daniel lost his phone one day, a package arrived anonymously, a brand new phone. He was confused. No sender? The delivery man shook his head. Anonymous gift. Daniel assumed it was from Clara. Clara smiled and said, "Of course it's from me. Who else would send you gifts?" Daniel believed her. Maya watched from a distance, smiling sadly. Over the next year, Daniel kept receiving anonymous support. Food when he was broke, a laptop when it stopped working, even money during a medical emergency. Every time it happened, Claire took the credit. And Daniel thanked her for being such a loving girlfriend. Maya never corrected him. She only wanted him to be happy, even if that happiness didn't include her. But Maya's best friend Lena was tired of watching her suffer. One day she confronted her. "Maya, this is madness. You are sacrificing everything for a man who doesn't even know you exist." Maya sighed. "I know. So why are you doing it?" Maya's eyes filled with tears. "Because loving him, even from a distance, still makes me happy." While Maya was sacrificing for Daniel, Clara was doing something very different. She had another boyfriend, a rich one. Daniel was just her backup provider. Whenever she needed quick money, she ran back to Daniel. One night, Clara was laughing with her rich boyfriend at a restaurant, and someone saw them. That someone was Maya. Her heart sank. She immediately understood everything. Daniel was being used, and the man she loved was about to get his heart broken, but she didn't know how to warn him without revealing her secret. One rainy evening, Daniel was walking home after a terrible day. Clara had just asked him for a huge amount of money again, money he didn't have. He was frustrated and confused. As he crossed the road, a speeding car suddenly lost control. Daniel slipped on the wet pavement, and in that split second, someone pushed him out of the way. Daniel hit the ground. The car passed. When he looked up, he saw Maya lying on the road. She had taken the impact. Daniel rushed to her. "Hey, hey, stay with me." She was bleeding. Her bag had fallen open, and something spilled onto the road. Receipts, gift orders, delivery confirmations. Daniel picked them up. Every single one had his name on them. Phones, food deliveries, laptop purchase, medical payments, all signed by Maya. Daniel froze. His mind began connecting the dots, the anonymous gifts, the help, the timing. His heart dropped. All this time, he looked at her with shock. It was you? At the hospital, Maya survived, but she was weak. Daniel stayed beside her bed all night. For the first time, he truly saw her, not as a stranger, but as the person who had been silently protecting him. When she finally woke up, she looked embarrassed. "I'm sorry. You weren't supposed to find out like that." Daniel's voice broke. "Why? Why would you do all this for me?" Maya hesitated. Then she whispered the truth. "Because I love you." Daniel felt something shift inside him. For the first time, someone had loved him without conditions, without asking for money, without asking for gifts. Just pure love. That same week, Daniel went to confront Clara. He showed her the receipts. "All these things you claimed you gave me? You lied." Clara rolled her eyes. "So what?" Daniel was shocked. "You used me." Clara shrugged. "You were willing." That was the moment Daniel realized he had been blind. He walked away, and for the first time in years, he felt free. Daniel visited Maya every day during her recovery. They talked, they laughed, they shared stories. Slowly, their bond grew. One evening, Daniel brought her flowers, but this time, the gift had a name, Maya. She looked confused. "Why flowers?" Daniel smiled. "Because for 3 years, you were the one giving, and now it's my turn." Maya's eyes filled with tears. "Does this mean—" Daniel took her hand. "It means I was too blind to see the person who truly loved me. But I see you now, and if you give me a chance, I want to love you the way you loved me." She nodded, and for the first time, their love was no longer silent. Sometimes the person who truly loves you is not the loudest one, not the one demanding gifts, not the one asking for money. Sometimes, the real one is quietly standing beside you, giving, protecting, waiting to be seen. And when you finally open your eyes, you realize they were there all along. If you enjoyed this emotional story, please like, share, and subscribe for more powerful love and life stories. And remember, real love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers.